When it comes to your spiritual life, you should always try to grow, always try to learn, always try to broaden your scope of understanding. It teaches us that in order to take the first step towards internalizing any new insight that you will learn in life, the first step in spiritual growth is to be passive. Let me explain. Once you learn something about the world, things that will affect you and your life, from a spiritual standpoint, I don't mean things that are directly according to science, but more from a spiritual standpoint. You need to take that information that you've learned, that you've heard, and internalizing it first, and be passive about it. This momentary inactivity will enable you to relinquish your previous self. And then from there, you'll be able to ascend to a new, higher way of thinking. You won't take with you all of the baggage that you've carried up until now. In order to learn something new, you have to let go of the past. Ascending to a higher way of thinking, once you get there, will in turn remake you into a new, higher version of yourself. It can catapult you to a new level. But in order to ascend from one level of spirituality to another, you should always be ready to abandon your previous way of thinking. Always. By living a life of tomorrow, you'll be able to overcome the days of yesterday. And this is true about many things. If, for instance, you have failed in some type of business, or in a venture, or in a venue, or even in an endeavor, that's not the end of it. You can remake yourself. You can reinvent your progress. And you can take yourself to a new level. To do that, once you learn what you're trying to do, you have to be passive about it. And that's the idea of passiveness and then activeness. Passiveness because you have to let go of the past and you have to let it internalize it inside yourself, your mind, and your understanding, so you can grasp the concept and fully comprehend it, merge within it. Once you do that, you then can be active in a new way. So if an endeavor you tried in the past and it didn't work, let it go. Look at a new endeavor, a new ambition, and this time with eagerness. As you go through the troubles and tribulations of the new venture, because there will be some, to think that anything comes easy is being naive. You can't do that. Think of the challenges that will come in front of you and see them not as obstacles, but as an opportunity for you to grow and overcome them. Take the challenge and turn that into a beautiful way for you to overcome those challenges and be the person that you can be. At first, however, once you internalize that information, you must be passive about it. Not being too active because you won't be able to formulate the concept in your mind. And that's the truth with everything in life. When you internalize new concepts, whatever they may be, you need to think about them for a while and let your mind take them in, soak, bask into the goodness of it, to then use that to change yourself and become greater than you were.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.